y'all. I am outside today. I am at the park, and I'm stepping out of my comfort zone because I am in public filming a video, and I just feel like people may be staring at me, but that could just be in my head. And I was just talking to my friend about how like sometimes we feel like people are worried about us when in actuality everyone's worried about themselves. So actually, yeah. But anyways, I was just writing down in my little notepad right here of just something like I kind of want to talk about. Also, yes, I wear glasses. Your girl is blind, and I don't know if y'all can really hear me because there's like a little like water park area like the kids play at, so you guys might hear that in the background. But I think I like filming videos outside. Like, this is really nice. I might take off my glasses. I might just keep them on, put them back off. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, today I'm gonna just start off with the question. What does productivity look like to you? And the reason I'm asking this question is because sometimes, like, do you guys ever feel like find yourself saying or thinking, I feel like I'm not doing enough, or I should be further in life right now? So sometimes I do catch myself saying those things, and I get to like start feeling not necessarily ashamed, but I feel like, what is the word I'm looking for? I try to sit in an area where there's not too many people, because I don't want to report people without their consent or whatever. But basically, like, what I'm saying is, like, sometimes I do catch myself feeling that way, you know what I mean? And it's okay. It's literally okay to feel that way, you feel me? Because, like, at the end of the day, we're human. But I feel like a lot of that comes from us comparing our lives to one another. Like, it's so easy to compare ourselves to everyone and anyone else because, like, social media, bro, like, and this kind of is just, basically social media. I feel like social media, bro, it's such a false reality. And not saying like what people post is not true to their actual lives, but in a sense of like, it's only a glimpse of their lives. Most of the time on social media, we're posting like our best moments. Like, we're not posting when we're failing, or like we're not posting when like we're feeling really down and like in a really dark place. You feel me? Most of the time we're posting our best moments, and we're only seeing each other's best moments. And like, so whenever we're like looking at other people's lives, and that's basically all social media. Like I was saying before my phone like really interrupted me, I don't have no storage, so I'm thinking about getting a camera. But we'll see, because I kind of like filming on my phone. It's more like real. This is me. This is what I got. I have a camera, but I like to use my camera for taking pictures, but we'll see. But anyways, before I got cut off, I was saying how like basically like we could be in one of our like down moments or down periods in time, and then like we'll get on social media and we see someone having one of their best moments in time, and it's like, damn, like, how are they having such a great time and I'm right here feeling stuck in a sense? And it's like, sometimes it leads to us feeling stuck, but I feel like that's when, like, once we get that deep in and we start feeling stuck and we just feel like we're not doing enough, like, I feel like that's when we should check ourselves and come back to reality. Like, okay, just take a deep breath and then look at where you are now and then compare it to where you used to be, and think about the moments that you used to wish you were in, because that's what helps me. Like, sometimes, like, when I was younger, I didn't really do anything. I was always in the house, or I was either at practice or in the house, you know what I mean? And I wasn't really, living my life. And like, sometimes when I'm feeling like damn, I should be somewhere else in life. I have to come back to reality and check myself like, hey, I wished I was in this spot. Like, I have a car now. I can leave whenever I want to. I can just do basically what I want when I want now. Like, I don't have to wait on anyone else's permission, you feel me? Like, I'm in college, you know, I work towards getting my degree, I have my own job, I make my own money. Like, wow, you need to be, that's like a reminder of like, you need to be grateful of where you are now, and stop comparing your now to someone else's now, because at the end of the day, we are on our own journey. And that's something I can't stress enough, is we are literally on our own journey, bro. Like, yeah, there may be similarities. Yeah, we're the same age, and maybe someone owns a freaking, I don't know, a car lot or something, or doing real estate, and you're still living with your parents. Who gives a fuck? Live with your parents with no shame. Just be proud of where you're at, because you living with your parents is your journey. Who cares? And we put everyone else's expectations on us, and that's just so unrealistic. Like, me, I'm not a materialistic person, so like, I'm okay with having things that are dupes, or not having the 2020 model car, or, you know, just having the best name brand things. Like, I'm okay with that, because in my mind, it's all the same thing, and I don't have an attachment to those things, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, everyone else is on their own journey. You don't have to put anyone else's expectations on yourself. Those are their expectations. You have to look within and be like, how do you want your life to be? How do you want your life to be? And stop expecting it to look like someone else's, because you'll never be someone else's life, because we all have different lives, we all have different circumstances. We're just driven by different things, and you have to be honest with yourself. Like, if that's not something that you want to do, don't do it. You know what I mean? And also, like, we need to stop playing the victim. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes maybe we could be further in life because we simply could. A lot of times we fucking procrastinate, and that's just a simple fucking truth, because sometimes I have to be real with myself. Sometimes I will literally procrastinate. I will literally sometimes sit in the bed for hours upon hours, because I'm just literally not doing anything else. I'm sitting on my phone, scrolling for hours, and those hours I could have been doing something productive. You know what I mean? And I simply just did not do that, because I made the choice on not doing that. So it's important for us to make that move, to get up and do it. And I actually saw like someone saying basically how, like, I was watching this video on TikTok. I know I was like, I'm talking all this shit about social media, but there's positives to social media. There's definitely positives to social media. But I was watching this video on TikTok, and basically they were saying how they were planning on, you know, doing all these sorts of things, like kayaking for the day, or like going hiking, going to like an arcade and stuff, and they just didn't do it because they said they're gonna wait until tomorrow. And then this man says to him, like, why would you wait until tomorrow when you don't even know if tomorrow's promised? Like, what if you died? You know what I mean? And you missed out on an opportunity that could have changed your life forever. And I just started thinking about that. Like, that's so real. Like, we keep putting things off. Like, tomorrow is promised. Like, at any time we could be called, you know, to go. You know what I mean? And that is so real. Not saying you have to think about that every situation, because that's not simply living. You know what I mean? But it is important to remind yourself those things. And like, like, every decision that we make is pushing towards our future, our new life. Like, every decision that we make shapes us. This lighting is so bad, so I might actually turn. I feel like I keep turning, but that's okay. We're gonna see. Is this better? Kinda. See. The feel like you guys can't see me, but this is somewhat better. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over here. This actually feels good, like not actually caring about what other people are thinking about me right now, because it isn't fun, literally. But anyways, we have to be responsible, and I've actually been reading this book. Yeah, I've been reading this book for almost 2 years now. I should have been done with this book, but it's okay. No, I'm not gonna shame myself for it. At least I'm, trying. But yeah, like, we just have to keep it real with ourselves. Like, we can literally do anything that we want to do, and there's no need for us to compare our lives to someone else, because we can make the life that we want. What life do you want? What life do you actually want to live, and what life are you going to be satisfied with? And sometimes we could be doing so much and never feel satisfied, and that's because, like, greed. Like, we just need to be grateful for every moment and everything that we have. Like, that is so important to do. So important. And I do that. Like, sometimes I feel like I just need to do more. Like, girl, you are doing enough. Like, relax. Like, we're human at the end of the day. Like, we're human. Live every day by day. Like, everything is not going to be planned out. That's another thing. Everything is not going to go how you want it. You can map out your life exactly how you want it, and I guarantee you it's not going to look that way, because life happens. Life happens, and circumstances happen, whether good or bad. The path that you created your path may go like this, and it could be down here. Like, it does not matter. You know what I mean? So stop trying to map out your whole life and start living day by day. And don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself grace, but also hold yourself accountable. And that's like the power of discipline too, like self-control. Like when you're having those lazy moments or whatever, you need to just sometimes get up. Like, if you're aware that you're having one of those moments, and not saying those moments are bad, but too much of anything is not good for you, you feel me? But when you're having those moments, get up and do something that's going to serve you purpose. Do something that is productive. But that stems back to the question I asked earlier. What is productive to you? What is productive to you, not according to anyone else? Stop comparing yourself to anyone else's, because your journey, you're exactly where you are. You're exactly where you need to be. Like, where you are is exactly where you need to be. And that's good. Like, the journey you're on does not have to be bad. Does not have to be down. Does not have to be depressing. You may have like 2 weeks of constant boredom. But instead of looking at that as boredom, you should look at it as peace. You don't have anyone disrupting you. Like, you have the capability of changing that boredom. Like, if you're boredom, you know how many options you have to change that? Like, that's actually, like, such a blessing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, basically just don't compare your journey to anyone else's. You're exactly where you need to be, where you are. Exactly. Life. You have your own life path. And stop looking at other people's paths and thinking that's success. Because that's their success, not your success. That's not coming from within you. So, the scenery looks so nice. Literally. I'm at a park. I love it. So many people. I feel like I used to have social anxiety, but I feel like it, like, literally all that shit is in your head. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep this video a little bit short. So yeah, just remember that, like, you're good. Take a deep breath. Just remember, you're good, and you have the power to live whatever life you want to live at the end of the day. I appreciate y'all watching my video if you stuck it through this long, because I know our attention spans are not the best. But yeah, peace.